Hi, and welcome back to Life of Posey. In today's video, I'm going to do another dog dress haul. These are some dresses that I've worked on in the last several months, and if you follow my channel, you've probably seen videos on how I make some of these dresses. But for those of you who don't like to watch the videos on how I make the dresses, I thought you would enjoy a dog dress haul. So let's get into it. This little dress here is a sweet little dress that I put together for Posey several months ago, and I found these materials at Hobby Lobby. I thought that they coordinated really well, and I love the look of a double layer skirt. And as you can see right here on the waistline, I made some fabric yo-yos. Those are really simple to make, and I sewed on a sweet little rosette in the center, which I think gave it a nice finishing touch. And I just really like this one. This dress here is a cute dress that I have a tutorial on how to make, but this was a fun little summer themed dress. We bought this fabric at Hobby Lobby as well, with the sweet little flower embellishment, a purchase from Walmart, and I believe this was only $1. I put this cute little accent around the waistline. I love the little tasseled look, and I think that this turned out lovely as well. And I can't wait for Posey to wear it this summer. Next, we have this fun little bright colored dress. I don't know why, but this dress reminds me of the roller skating rink. So I think that it turned out quite cute actually. This was some material that was gifted to me. It's not a style of material I would normally pick out, but when I put it all together, I quite like it. And I made just a floppy little messy material bow here. And yes, it'll probably fray a little bit because none of the edges have been sewn. They're just cut up and put together in a really messy, floppy fashion with a cute little bright orange button on the center. And this sweet little pink rickrack around the center waistline as well. I think that this one turned out pretty darn cute considering I wasn't really a fan of the material to begin with. That goes to show that even though I didn't love this material, in the end, I love the finished product. It just takes a little imagination and some cute embellishments, and before you know it, you've made an adorable dress for your dog. Now this was a really fun dress to make. This was what I call a thrift flip. I found this material, which was actually a shirt that I found at the Goodwill. I think I purchased it for about $4, and I cut it apart and made it into a really adorable New Year's Eve dress for Posey. I absolutely love the material that this shirt was made out of. I think it has some really great texture, and these little ruffles were already a part of the shirt. I was able to just cut it up in a way that I could sew it together to make a really adorable dress for Posey. So I think that this one turned out really lovely, and I love this blue color. It's fun to take items that you wouldn't imagine being dog clothes and seeing what you can transform them into, and I think that this one turned out really great. Now Posey has a really fancy Christmas dress that I made her the first year I had her, and it still fits her, and I like to have her wear it almost every Christmas. And you've probably seen that dress in another one of my dog dress hauls. But this year I thought I would make something that was just a little more simple and just cute, and this is what I came up with. I have this tutorial on the channel as well if you want to see how I made it. But these two little pieces of material were fat quarters from Walmart. They were maybe $1 to $1.50 each, and I think that they coordinated really well with the candy canes in the skirt and the striped material. I thought that they looked really cute together. This was a pre-made bow from Walmart as well. It was a 2-pack for $1, and I just attached some sweet little black rickrack around the waistline. I really love rickrack. I think it's so adorable. And this dress, like I said, is very simple, yet it's very cute, and Posey wore it for the good portion of Christmas, and everyone thought she looked adorable. This dress here, I think, is my favorite out of the bunch this time. I love this little dress, and I think it turned out really lovely. This is a video that you can watch on my YouTube as well. I call it the Scrappy Dress because the bodice of this dress is where I took scrap material from other projects and sewed them together in order to come up with this little patchwork piece of material that I then cut into the shape that I needed and made a bodice out of it. I then used a sweet coordinating yellow fabric for the skirt and a little bit extra that I had left over from the scrappy quilt material to put this little ruffle on the skirt. I love the big chunky yellow buttons in the center. I just think it makes it so cute. And all together, this dress was really easy to make, but it's so effective. And this, when you create something like this with the scraps of material, nobody else will have a dress like this because it's your own fabric. You made your own fabric with several different little pieces of fabric. I don't know, I just love that concept. So of course this dress is so cute, and I think it is very springtime, summertime feeling to it, and I can't wait for Posey to wear it. One of the cheapest dresses I made Posey this year was this sweet little darling dress right here. And actually this might be one of my favorites too. I have this tutorial up on the channel as well if you want to check that out. And this dress was made out of 2 bandanas from the Dollar Tree. Yes, from the Dollar Tree. It was a 2-pack, so I only paid $1 for these bandanas, as there was 2 in the pack, and they were not identical bandanas. The material was coordinating, but the prints on the bandana were different, which is how I came up with this really adorable bodice. As you can see, that it's printed this way with this little V shape on it. And I think that it just made a really lovely bodice for this dress. And then the coordinating bandana, I was able to make a skirt out of. And the best part is I didn't even have to hem the edge of this skirt because it was already sewn this way in the form of a bandana. And the little embellishment, which is this navy blue bow on the waistband, was actually a hair barrette from the Dollar Tree as well. And I think that this one turned out really darling, and I mean, gosh, you can't make a dress for cheaper than the Dollar Tree. So it was so cute and cost effective. Valentine's Day was just a week ago, and I made this dress on my channel as well. I think that this dress actually turned out really sweet. I love the material. It's so bright and fun for Valentine's Day, and you could wear it any day of the year, but definitely goes with the Valentine's Day theme. I love the way this dress turned out, and it was the first time I attempted to make a pleated skirt rather than a ruffled skirt. So as you can see here, these are more uniformed pleats. And on the tutorial, I show you a fun little trick how you can use a fork to make these pleats. And of course, a really fun scrappy bow with an old vintage button from my button stash. And I think that this dress turned out lovely, and Posey, of course, was the cutest little Valentine dog in town. My next creation isn't actually a dress, but it's a dog harness. This is a sweet little harness that I made for Posey so I can take her on walks, and she will look very fashionable as we do so. I went ahead and used the pattern that I show you how to make on this channel, but did not create a skirt to go with it, just stopped at the bodice. And if you look kind of down at the base of this bow, there's a D-ring right here so you can attach your dog's leash to it. And it velcros around her neck and her waistline, and it's very secure Velcro, and I just think it looks really darling on her to take her on her dog walks. I love the coordinating fabric of this bright floral print, and on the underside we have this black and white houndstooth, and there's a little bit of it running down the front of the harness as well, and I think that turned out really cute. And last but not least is this sweet little dog vest, which really is for a boy dog, but you could put it on a girl if you'd like. I thought it would be a fun little thing to try to make. I was going to gift it to a friend of mine, but I haven't actually got it to her yet. But I show you how to make this sweet little dog vest on my channel as well. And I think that this one turned out so stinking cute. I love it. It's just so fun with this little red and white check print and the bow tie at the top and a couple little coordinating buttons. So this turned out very cute, and it was simple to make. You can also use the pattern that I show you how to make on the channel in order to make this dog vest with just a few alterations. So I think that this one turned out really cute too. I just love making dresses for Posey, and I love sharing them with you, and I hope that you guys will take a chance to check out some of those videos if you haven't before, because believe it or not, You can do it. It's so fun. It's not hard, and it's a little bit addictive. Once you start making them, you want to just keep on making them. And lastly, I wanted to announce that I'm going to do a giveaway. I really have been thinking about this, and I think it would be so much fun to make a custom dress for one of your dogs. So if you're interested in getting one of my custom made dog dresses, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel and leave a comment down below as to which dress was your favorite today. And go over to Instagram and follow us there. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.